All right, guys, so I've got a 97 S-10, and when I first got this truck, it had a topper on it, and I tried to haul a couple things with the topper, and I couldn't fit anything in it, what I wanted to haul anyway. So I sold the topper, but I know just a regular pickup bed causes a decrease in fuel mileage, and so I wanted something that I can still get decent fuel mileage, but be able to haul stuff as well. So I decided to go with a soft roll-up tonneau cover. So let me show you what I've got. So I ordered this from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description down below, but it is a North Mountain brand soft rolling tonneau. So this is the package it came in, how it showed up to my door. You can see one end of the box here is kind of busted out. There's still some foam wrapping, so hopefully everything's still protected. There's a part number, but like I said, I'll put a link down in the description. So that end's busted out, and this end is busted out as well. So they probably need to reduce their box size just a hair, just so it fits a little tighter and isn't able to shift and bust out the ends. But first impressions, packaging could be a little better. So it's pretty warm out here today, so I'm gonna get it backed into here so I can not have to work in the sun. So just a little review of the condition of the bedsides here. So the topper had the foam insulation or foam seal tape under the topper, and it'd been on there for 20 plus years. And so I've got a few places where the paint has removed down to the primer. I've also got this dirt that I cannot get out. I've tried several different types of cleaners, and it's just like a stain. I even, in a spot over there, I tried just using some buffing compound to buff it out, and it got a little lighter, but it is still there. And I don't know if you can hear that. It is rough, so I can definitely feel it. So just gonna deal with that. But I'm just gonna put the tonneau cover on here. I may address this at some future time. I don't know. Okay, we got a little hardware box with, looks like just some clamps to clamp onto the bed rail. Little Allen wrench in there. Here's the two side rails. So this end with the little groove goes towards the tailgate. This is how the back part of the cover latches down. They've got like Velcro all along the sides of those. And then down there is just a plain end. So this goes up at the front by the cab, and the little straps to keep it rolled up. And there's like built-in tension bars that are built into this cover, just so it stays stretched and doesn't pool water on it. So looks like there's some instructions down on the bottom of that. I'll check those out, see how it's supposed to go together, and we'll get started. Instructions look pretty straightforward. Put it at the front bed rail, put the side rails in, slide the little pieces together, tighten the screws, use the clamps to hold it to the bed, get everything adjusted right. So good illustrations on the instructions. Should be pretty straightforward. Shows you how to tighten or loosen. All right, so I'll set up a time lapse and let's get going. So there it is, guys. Pretty straightforward. I originally put the clamps on and tightened them down where they wouldn't move, but you really want to just put them on so they're kind of in place. Roll the tarp all the way out. Get these two end pieces positioned so that they're the correct width to catch on the little latch mechanism on both sides. Snap it down in place, and then you can kind of shove the whole assembly around to get it centered, spaced evenly on both sides, front to back, however you need it. And then you can roll it up a little bit and tighten the clamps as you go. But got a nice taut tarp there. You know, snow and rain should stay out. The nice thing is it covers up my bed rails, so you don't really see the missing paint. So because I've got this little cap thing on my tailgate, it does rub a little bit when you close it. There's a little flap of vinyl here that kind of acts as a gasket, but requires a bit of a slam of the tailgate just to get it closed. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Installation was pretty straightforward. The one thing that I kind of don't like about it is you can see at the front the little buckles where the straps are to, roll it up and keep it contained up there when you aren't using it. They kind of just stick up, and I imagine they'll probably flap in the wind a little bit. They won't really fold down. There's not enough strap for them to hit the paint. There's not enough length there, but they just don't look the best. One thing that I think I will add is the strap that buckles in. The leftover strap is just kind of flappy, so I might make some little elastic loops just to slide over to keep those straps contained. The other thing is inside, those straps are just hanging down to the bed. And I don't know that this will be 100% watertight. It does have foam gasket under the rails and under the front. You got this little bit of vinyl flat back here that acts as a gasket, but it doesn't mean that your bed's going to be watertight. So with the plastic bed liner that I've got in here, this bed does retain water. It's got the ridges in the bed liner, so you're not setting directly in water, whatever's in there. But these straps hanging down, they could essentially soak up and absorb all of that water if they're hanging down far enough. So, but all in all, for the price, it seems to be pretty good quality. Installation was straightforward, came with some good instructions. It looks pretty good on here. And so if you're looking for a soft tonneau cover for whether it be an S-10 or some other brand, they offer this cover for a lot of different models. I'll post a link to this one down in the description. That's an affiliate link. If you purchase through there, it helps me out a little bit. Or if you order for just another model of truck, go through this link and find your truck model for this brand. That would help me out as well too. So I think that's going to be it for this one. If you like what I do, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, we'll see you later. So I plan to post this video without really knowing what my fuel mileage is. So down in the description, I will put my average fuel mileage before the tonneau cover. And then once I get through a couple tanks, I can post what my fuel mileage is with the tonneau cover.